Hello everyone, welcome to Swayze Madaski, episode 5. At the end of episode 4, Annie had just told him off for talking like a baby again and for constantly telling her that she needed to understand. And then she'd gone off to book those flights to Houston. And you have to understand that I don't like baby talk, so please talk to me properly. Okay, sweetie. And I'm fed up with you constantly saying you have to understand when you've typed something meaningless or totally different. So no, I don't have to understand. I won't use such a word while talking to you any more, he said. Good, said Annie. We'll talk soon. I had to go back to work. Okay, I'll book the flights now. Okay, sweetie, that'll be great. She came back a bit later. I've booked those flights. I'm so excited, she said. Oh my God! I'm so excited too. Soon I'll be meeting my fiancé. Which of the airports are you flying to? Good morning, she said. George Bush International. And now you're going to see that bit that you may or may not remember from the video with Flora, where he was supposed to be living in Oslo, but accidentally told her that he was flying to the UK from George Bush International. Annie, of course, is flying in the opposite direction. She's flying from the UK to Houston and back. He managed to tell Flora that he was flying from Houston to the UK and back, but copied and pasted this information from this message from Annie. Good morning, George Bush International, outward flight AA 6954, which, as you can see here, is a flight from the UK to Houston. And our man told Flora that was his outward flight from Houston to London. Return flight AA 6951. I'll have to take an extra day off work as I won't get back till Thursday morning. Good morning, dear. Oh my God, I'm so excited about this. I can't wait to meet you. I'll come to the airport and wait for you. Okay, said Annie. What will the weather be like, do you think? I'll need to start thinking about what to bring with me. It's very cold here, he said. And actually that was true. It was. Oh, said Annie. I think before then the weather will be okay. I'll keep an eye on the weather, said Annie. It should be warmer by the time I come. Yes, I think so. What are you doing? Standing on my head in a broom cupboard. What do you think I'm doing? You are funny, he said. I know you're supposed to be at work by now. No, I'm not starting work till midday today. What are you doing now? Nothing yet. I just wake up, he said. Oh, okay. I'll go for workout soon, he said. After using the bathroom, I think that counts as TMI, I will go to the gym, then come back and get dressed for work. Tell me more about your work. What do you do once you get to work? Once I get to work every morning, I had to check the records of the night shift. What do you mean, what records? Asked Annie. Then I'll have to rewind the CCTV and take a look at what happened all night. Okay, that could take him a while. Don't worry, when you come, you will always come to my office. I'll show you everything. Why would I worry? Asked Annie. Because you'll love to know everything about me. We'll talk later in the day. Text me when you get to work. Have a nice day. Okay, I probably won't be able to text till I come home this evening. Okay, till then. Hello, sweetie, he said that evening. How are you? I'm fine, thanks. Okay, dear, he said the following morning. It seems you were very busy. Hello, dear. I'm worried. Please talk to me. Is everything all right? I do have a life, said Annie. A friend rang when I got home and I went round to her house for the evening. Okay, good. I can go back to sleep. Hello, sweetie, he said a bit later. How are you doing? Hope you're enjoying your weekend. Hi, said Annie. I'm just getting ready to go and visit my daughter in Bournemouth. I'll probably stay overnight. Are you having a good weekend? Wow! You guys should have a lovely weekend, he said. Yes, dear, I'm having a good weekend. I will take the clothes to the restaurant and also drive the car to the car wash, and I will also clean the house because I'll be working at night today. Sorry, I made a mistake. I took the clothes to the laundry. Hope you're having some fun with your daughter. We're just getting ready to go out for dinner, said Annie. Wow! I'm being jealous. I'd love to join you guys. We went to a new pizza place, said Annie, the next morning, that's just opened. Proper handmade wood-fired pizzas. It was lovely. I'm going to stay here today and come home tomorrow morning. Okay, sweetie. That means you won't go to work tomorrow morning. No, it doesn't, said Annie. I'll go straight there. I'm starting at 10 a.m. Okay, dear. Did you tell your daughter you'll be travelling soon? Not yet. Do you think I should tell her? No, I don't think, said our man hastily. Oh, why not? Asked Annie. I don't think it's necessary, he said. And if the person that you're talking to online tells you that you shouldn't tell someone that you're talking to them, or they don't think it's necessary for you to tell anyone in your family, there's a very high chance that you're talking to a scammer. A genuine person would be only too happy for you to tell your friends and family. A scammer doesn't want you to tell people because they don't want your friends and family to warn you that you might be talking to a scammer. What do you mean? Asked Annie. She has to know sooner or later. Yes, you'll tell her later, he said. OK, said Annie. Good. What are you doing? I'm not sure it's good, said Annie. That's an odd thing to say, standing upside down in a bucket of water in my daughter's living room. What are you doing? Sitting in my office and texting with you, he said. And also, watch the camera. Will you guys go out today? Yeah, we're just getting ready to go to Swanage, she said. OK, that's nice. Be careful and take care of yourself. OK? OK, bye for now. Bye. Love you. But Annie, of course, had gone. Hello, sweetie. How are you doing? I was expecting your text, he said the next morning. Why? Said Annie. I told you I was staying with my daughter until this morning. I left early, so I've just arrived home. But I have to go straight to work. Yes, you did tell me. Have a great day. I'll go for workouts first this morning before going to work. You always say that, said Annie. I'd prefer you to tell me something more interesting. Apart from anything else, this video could get really boring if we have to go through this every morning, so let's try and make him say something at least passingly interesting, even if it is rubbish. Rather than just repeating yourself, said Annie, I'd like to hear about your work, some of the interesting things that happen each day. You must have some interesting guests. I'd like to hear about them. I always tell my plan, every day, said our man. And it's always the same thing, said Annie. In the morning, I always go to the gym. Yeah, I know that. I'm not interested. I'm more interested to hear about what happens in your hotel. Serious? He said. And I don't have a graphic for that. Yes, replied Annie. Serious. No point in keep telling me the same thing. I heard you the first time. OK, good. I will always tell you what happens every day, said our man. Brace yourself, guys. Thanks, that would be much more fun and much more interesting, said Annie. It will be more interesting, he agreed. And I was sitting in my office. I watched the CCTV. Don't count, she said. My God, he said. I always watch the camera. Again, I know that. You already told me. I want to know the interesting things that happen. You're funny, said our man, frantically trying to think of something that he could tell her. I will always tell you interesting stories. Thanks. OK, sweetie, I'll do that. I can tell you lots of stories from the supermarket. I know you can, he said. But not right now. I'm already at work, but I'm in the stock room right now. OK. So boring. I hate counting the stock. Seen one tin of baked beans and you've seen them all. I prefer working on the checkouts. At least you get to meet people. It's your work, he said. You have to do that. Not very often, only when the shop floor is quiet. Monday mornings are usually our quietest time. I think that will be better, he said, in reply to her saying she preferred working on the checkouts. Monday morning? He asked. Yes, said Annie. It's Monday and it's the morning. I'd better go. I want a quick cup of tea before I go on to the checkouts. Now, before we go any further, very interesting to look at the timestamps UK times on the conversations that he has with her. Let's just scroll back a bit. In this conversation, he started at 8 a.m. pretty much, UK time. He's supposed to be in Houston. Houston is 6 hours behind the UK. Annie didn't ever point it out to him. Very occasionally, he did remember where he was meant to be. OK, good, he said. Take good care of yourself. We'll talk when you're done. And he sent a photograph of a man in a gym. We just got home from work, said Annie. Later, I'm going to a friend for dinner this evening. We're going to have a girly evening while our husband's away. Wow! That's good. I'm very busy today at work. We have many guests today. Tomorrow is Lovers' Day. Many people from other countries come to Texas to have fun. We don't have any room left in the hotel. All rooms are occupied. Have you decorated the hotel for Valentine's Day? Asked Annie. You call it Lovers' Day in the US, do you? Yes, dear. We do call it Lovers' Day here. The hotel? was occupied by guest, he said. This was nearly 1 o'clock in the morning, UK time. Obviously, said Annie. Yes, dear. Good morning. How are you doing? I'm fine, thanks, said Annie. It's a lovely morning here, so I might just go for a short walk before I start work. Then he sent that one at almost 9 a.m. UK time, which I think is 3 o'clock in the morning in Houston. Wow! That's very nice. I'm still at work. Remembering what he'd said, our man said I worked night shift yesterday. We're very busy. We have many guests in the hotel. We have to make sure everything's all right. Sweetie, how are you doing? Boss invited many artists in the hotel today. Rick Ross, Kenya West, presumably that's meant to be Kanye West, and Cardi B, because obviously they stay in Hilton Garden Inns. People are having fun today. Everyone is really enjoying the day. Ooh, how exciting, said Annie. Are you sure they aren't performers, just playing the part of celebrities? I find it hard to believe that real celebs would stay in a hotel like yours. They'd be looking for posh 5-star hotels with privacy. I'm sure they're celebrities, he said. They were informed earlier, and Boss paid them, too. Did you tell me the name of your hotel? Asked Annie. I don't understand, he said. You don't understand what the name of your hotel is, replied Annie. I already told you. Hilton Garden, he said. That's what I thought you said, but I thought you said it was a hotel your boss owned. I already explained everything to you, he said. So you did say your boss bought a hotel, but Hilton Garden is a large chain. They aren't privately owned, are they? I told you he owns a football club before he had to partner with the hotel. He's the highest stakeholder. My hotel is not a small hotel. I'm sure you told me he bought it, said Annie. Maybe I made a mistake, he said, as Annie was copying and pasting the bit where he said the owner of the club bought a hotel, then I had to manage it for him. But he owns football club before, he added. You definitely told me he bought the hotel. I'm confused. Is a mistake, dear. No wonder I'm confused. I said, is a mistake. Yeah, that's why I was confused. Okay, but he's the highest shareholder. That's why I'm the manager. You're coming soon. You'll see everything. Okay? I know. I can't wait, said Annie. I'll show you everywhere and everything soon. Me too, dear. It's going to be fun. I won't be working for the whole week if you come. I'll take you round the city. Are there any special sights we can see? Of course. I'll take you to the museum, take you to the stadium and other places. Oh, I was thinking Euston would be much more interesting than that, said Annie. Yes, of course. Euston is a beautiful city. We have interesting places here, said our man, frantically hoping he could get away without having to Google 20 interesting places to visit in Euston. I'm really looking forward to it, said Annie. I must look online and see what things there are to see. Okay. How was your day? Hope all is well. I'm still at work. Busy, busy, busy all day. I was talking to you about an hour before you asked, said Annie, in reply to him saying, how was your day? Do you think about what you're typing, or just ask random questions from a list? We were talking on and off for hours, she said, in reply to him saying, hope all is well. I guess you'll be busy again today. I asked you how was your day, he said. It's already night here before I asked the question. What have I done wrong? Yes, I'm still at work. I'll be off tomorrow. I won't be coming to work tomorrow. Yeah, and I've been talking to you for hours before that, said Annie. Again, I was talking to you for hours before. That isn't normal conversation and sounds like you use a list of random questions to talk to me. I don't like it. I know, he said, in reply to her saying she'd been talking to him for hours. Why will you say such a thing? He said, in reply to her saying it sounded like he had a list of random questions. Because it's true, said Annie. Because I asked about your day? What I'm supposed to ask? It'd be usual to continue the conversation or ask something related to what we were talking about. That's how normal conversations work. Or tell me something that's happened since we talked. Okay, not ask me what you already know. Okay, dear, I'm sorry. You know, I always say sorry. Sometimes I feel like I'm talking to a teenager with no social skills, not an experienced hotel manager used to talking to dozens of people every day and managing a hotel full of staff. And I think we've already decided this is a team. God! Said one member of the team. I'm not God, replied Annie. You feel like you are talking to a teenager? Yes, she replied. Why did you say that? Do I need to type it again? Said Annie. Sometimes it feels like I'm talking to a teenager with no social skills, not an experienced hotel manager, used to talking to dozens of people every day and managing a hotel full of staff. Because of the way you talk. In fact, sometimes it sounds as if you're two people, one who talks properly and one who types short, ungrammatical phrases. I told you that we're texting, said the short, ungrammatical phrased person. You'll be here soon. I know, and I'm getting worried about which of you I'm going to meet, she said, but that's why I'm coming, so I can meet you. I don't understand, he said. So Annie repeated the bit where she'd said, in fact, sometimes it sounds as if you're two people, one who talks properly and one who types short, ungrammatical phrases. Please read what I type. Why will you say such a thing? If you'll come, you'll know the kind of man you meet. That's why I'm coming. Try reading back through what you've typed, short ungrammatical phrases and then proper sentences. I told you, that's the way I text. This is the way I normally chat. That's what I told you. Here in the States, this is how we text. When you're telling me such a thing, I get angry with that. And I repeatedly told you I don't like it, so it's very inconsiderate of you to continue, isn't it? She said. No, he said. I don't want another man who takes no notice of what I say. Okay, I will text the way you want, said our man, handing his phone to his mate. Thank you, said Annie. I told you, I'm a perfect man for you. You aren't behaving like it. Come here, I see the man you meet. That's why I'm coming, and for a nice holiday. I'll do whatever you want. Good. Are you already at work? I'm not starting till 2 p.m. today. I need to go into town and do some shopping this morning. Okay, that's nice. We'll talk soon. I have to go now. Okay, have a good morning. Thank you, sweetie. Have a nice day. Hello, sweetie. Sweetie wasn't there that evening. Good morning. How are you doing? Good morning. I'm at work. I'm on an early today. I'll be home around lunchtime. Okay, good. I'm still at work. I'll be home soon. I won't be working today. Good evening. I guess you're just chilling at home today. Oh, yes, sweetie. Today I'm home. My son visited me. We went to the shawarma shop. We had a lot of fun. We will also go to the nightclub today. We will have some drinks and be happy. You're back to talking like a baby, said Annie. We went to the shawarma shop. We had a lot of fun. I don't even know what the shawarma shop is, but I'm pleased your son was able to visit you. Smiles, you must not know everything. When I come, I will take you to the shawarma shop. Okay? Yes, he visited yesterday. He'll be going back this morning. Okay, but we did agree you weren't going to talk like a baby. Yes, we did. Talk like a mature adult, said Annie. We went to the shawarma shop. It's a shop on, street name, that sells whatever it sells. We had lunch or dinner there and enjoyed the excellent food. The sort of thing a mature adult would say, not a kid. Okay, dear. I just hope it isn't how you're going to behave when I come. I understand what you mean. No problems. I'll do whatever you tell me. Okay? No, dear. I'm a nice man. Don't mind the way I chat. You know very well that I prefer you to talk like an adult, not a kid. But that's why I'm coming, so I can meet you and see for myself what kind of man you really are. It's only another 2.5 weeks. I'm getting so excited. My visa came through this morning much quicker than I expected. To which our man replied, Really? Oh my God, I can't wait to meet you. Are you already at work? And Annie, of course, replied, Yes, really. Yes, I am. I'm just going to work on the customer services desk for an hour or so. Okay, sweetie, have a lovely day at work. I received a call from my boss. I will have to meet him in next 2 hours. Okay. Hi, she said a bit later. I just got home. Did you talk to your boss? Yes, I talked to him. Boss said we will be travelling to Dominican Republic next week. He said we're going on a business trip. We're spending just 1 week. He wants to buy a new hotel. We have to go and check the hotel out. I think you won't be mad at me. Why would I be mad at you? Said Annie. That sounds amazing. You can take lots of photos and show me when I come. Good. You're my angel, he said, sending a heart. Annie sent him a smiley face. And to find out what happens in the Dominican Republic, you're going to have to watch episode 6. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, please like it, Please share it. Please comment down below. Please subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you again in Swayze Madaski, episode 6 in the Dominican Republic.